In 2023, we became the new owners of an abandoned farm in central Portugal. Follow our story of resilience, growth, and the pursuit of a more sustainable and fulfilling way of life. Together we'll celebrate the beauty of nature, the joy of learning, and the wonders that await as we embrace the Portuguese culture and create our own unique escape within the breathtaking landscape. Welcome back to another video, guys. First of all, thank you so much for all of your support in our recent videos. It's
amazing,
really spurring us on. So today, I wonder if anybody can guess what we're up to.
We're cutting something. So it's that time of year where it's olive season. Olive season's been really bad this year. So we've had lots of rain early in the year, then lots of sun, then more rain, and the olive trees don't know what to do. So most of the trees have been shriveled up, and there's been something called, I think, olive fly, which has affected a lot of people. So you can see that they're like raisins. So
we're going to prune. We're going to see if we can get any sort of olive harvest, though we're not holding our breath, but that's okay.
But these trees, as you can see from behind Sophia, they're so tall. This is what, 6 meters tall. Really, we want it to be a height where we can almost reach with our hands and maybe a stick, but this is it's too much. So we need to prune them back a little bit. We're going to try and save some of the suckers and replant them.
Because for anybody who doesn't know, olive trees are really hardy, so you can like prune them till they look basically dead, and for some reason they just come back to life. So we're going to take some of the stronger suckers that are basically a little tree, because obviously these have been sort of not pruned really for years.
Well, this is why I've got the axe, because I couldn't find my axe. But I found this in one of the barns. How cool is this? I think it's actually an axe for olives, or for cork maybe, but it needs to be sharpened. So I've been told to put this between, this is only for the suckers that link on the base of the tree. This between the tree and the suckers, give it a bit of a hammer and then separate them, and that should really grow into a whole new tree. So that'd be fantastic. Yeah,
so let's see if we can get any olive harvest. We're not holding our breath.
It's just fun, isn't it?
We're probably maybe a week to 10 days a bit late, I think.
Well, even then,
the olive fly.
It's that season where when they're not quite ripe yet, if you pick them too early, you get hardly any oil. The camera may be wobbling because Daisy is just sniffing the stick.
Daisy!
Pick them too early and they're not ripe, they're rock hard and there's no oil, then you risk a better quality oil, you risk losing some of them. But this year has been very different from any other year, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been, the whole weather this year has put a lot of people out. So we'll just crack on, start making them look a little bit more like trees rather than olive bushes.
Yeah. Some of them, one of them has some ivy.
Yeah, I think some have got ivy, some have got some brambles. So yeah, we're just going to start tidying them up. If we get olives,
like lollipops.
Yeah, and if we get olives, we get olives. If not, next year.
Is this perfectly sharp? Possibly not, but it's sharp enough for what we need. Let's try the old. Right, cuts it. I need to so I'm just ripping it then. Oh, it's not. No, it's not like, it's not Japanese samurai sharp, but you won't want to cut your finger with it. That's fine. So what do you think, Sophia?
I think that's fine.
Touch it gently with your finger.
No, I'm alright.
I think it's good.
Only one way to find out.
It'll be nice to restore this, won't it?
Yeah.
Sand it all down and it's cool. Let's go.
We've pruned it, It wasn't very drastic, but that's why we started with this one. And if you can't see, let me grab one. Oh, I can't work with gloves. A lot of these olives on this tree are shriveled. They look a bit more like prunes. So I'm going to use my high-tech olive retriever and just take them off, because we think it's probably better that they're on the floor than rotting on the tree. And yeah, then on to the next. The sun's coming out, which is nice.
Nobody's losing. Faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by dawn. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt. A significant life, just what it was needed. Clean in the blackest night, cloistered in injustice dead. And in the eyes of time, nobody's losing. The sparrows will be here by dawn.
So a bit more to come off here, but we're getting there. In doing so, oh, you've taken it out. Sophia had a stick
I had like a branch
wedged in her hair.
in my nest of my hair.
So we've taken the two most vertical pieces off.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll take this one off too. It's probably a bit harsh than I thought we were going to go, but it means we can access all of the branches we need to. It's definitely looking more like a tree. Yeah. And we have two beautiful olive trees potentially if this works.
Yeah.
So exciting.
Very.
But do you think that bit there? It looks a bit wonky at the moment.
Yeah. Oh look.
But we're getting there. Walt's found his toy. Let's get back to it. Whew. It's hard work, isn't it?
Hard work.
When we finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
Sophia, that's number 3 done.
And we are going
Let
a
me
lot
move backwards.
harsher.
Yeah, we did go, let's say, a little bit harsher and bolder than we thought we wanted to go, but it definitely looks a bit better.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm...
Let's say a bird should be able to fly through, should have branches like this, like an open palm.
Yeah.
Not too many vertical, there are a few vertical still, but we'd be left with no tree, so maybe when it fattens up, we can then cut some from the middle. And Walter's having
He's still playing.
a whale of a time. So which one next do you think? This one? That's gonna be hard.
I thought we'd work up the line.
This one, okay.
Yeah.
Well guys, you don't want to watch us prune olives all day. So we'll come back maybe after lunch. But we've done in about an hour and a half. 1,
3
2,
trees.
3, 4.
No, 3.
Well, we trimmed some of those, but not many at least. There's not many olives on them either, so they're all wrinkled. So we're just going to focus on next year now. So this is the one we've just done, and this.
Well,
go and
realistically,
see, Sophia, go and stand next to it to show you.
Realistically, we're in it for a 2-year.
Yeah,
So we're giving them quite a harsh prune this year, which...
because this one here, I don't know if you can see it on camera, it's like a half-dead stick with lots of suckers. Like some of them we may have to just sacrifice to be the new growth from the bottom. But this one is a beautiful tree.
Yeah.
We just need to unveil its beauty, but it's massive, Sophia. The cats are coming to watch.
Cats are loving it.
Let's go. Right guys, well, maybe we'll get pictures along the way of everyone we do.
Yeah.
And include those in.
Yeah.
This is number 4.
4.
Number 4. Let's go.
I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. But I remember days I wondered.
So this tree, Sophia, what do you reckon?
I reckon it needs a real harsh one.
Yeah, it's in the very corner of the field. It hasn't got, that's why it's been overgrown by brambles.
It did produce olives,
Yeah,
but it's just a lot of dead wood on it.
yeah, very sticky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shall we butcher this one?
Yeah.
Let's get a picture with you with it so we can see, show the good people how much we've butchered it. But honestly, I promise you guys it'll come back stronger.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's not a bad shot, because you can see the angles.
This one will probably be the 3-year mark before it's like
Yeah.
vibrant again. But yeah, I think just lop it all off. Did
Brute.
produce olives, but
So we're going to be brutal with this one.
yeah,
Because the shape of the tree is
it's
lovely.
lovely. Just need to take it back to those arms, you know.
Yeah.
Let's say it's a boat that we're all in together, that barely stays afloat while we all discuss the weather. How long can we all go on before we change our ways? How long till the break of dawn? How long till it days? How long till it days? Let's say
10 trees done.
Done.
Done. It's taken us all day.
We've maybe gone a bit harder on the prune than we probably first thought.
Yeah, but once you start going, you kind of get
Naughty.
still playing with that toy. Even though like this is our first year doing it, you do kind of get a feel for how much you need to take off. So yeah, so now we've decided to call it a day on the actual pruning,
Yeah.
and we're just going to pull all of the piles down to where we're going to burn them.
Well, we need to prep some first because
Yeah,
there's some very straight, long, good logs we can use for the firewood,
Yeah,
for culture in the beds,
yeah.
for making fence posts.
Or mulch. Some
So
of it will be mulch
we're
as
going
well.
to try and utilise as much as we can, and then it's just whatever. That we're going to have so many leaves,
So many.
and they burn so hot
And we've
so
got no
fast.
goats or sheep, and Fly doesn't have a taste for olive leaves, so
And no chipper.
and no chipper. So
But based on how many leaves we have, I do think next year when because this is really old growth,
yeah,
quite woody and not really
Yeah.
good for much. I think when we have lots of new growth and we can trim that back, that could be perfect for mulching the beds, can't it?
Walt's looking at you very attentively.
Hold this a minute. He'll be back in like 10 seconds. He's the fastest dog in the world.
So yeah, so let's
Clean up.
start cleaning up and then probably back at it tomorrow, hey?
And he's back. Good lad. Give him a good throw. Over there.
Watty, can you spin? Watty? No? Can you spin? Good boy. Keep your eye. Oh, watch the cat. You're down. You're down. Over.
Now it's Daisy's turn. Daisy, can you sit there looking cute?
Daisy.
She's not very good at tricks, is
So
she?
Daisy went through, because she was a therapist dog. Watty, give. So Daisy was a therapist dog, because my mum's a psychotherapist. And she went through all this obedience class and training because she had to be a therapy dog. And we all joke because she's the most, at home, she's the most disobedient dog you ever know. She just looks at you as if to say, yeah, okay. But when she goes into an office, she's like a different dog, isn't she?
She's sweet though.
She's so funny. But she does, you say sit and she looks at you like, yeah, okay.
If there's no biscuits, there's no sitting.
Biscuit, yeah.
But she's cute.
Go.
Walt and Daisy are polar opposites.
But they get on so well. You crazy dog. Come on then.
That's a nice looking tree. Daisy?
Is it providing some nice shade already?
Love her. So we've planted the tree. We've utilised some of the old olive wood. Just stake it up, and Sophia was just about to.
Use the pesky baling twine for something good.
Yeah, I can't open this by myself.
Well, I've got a
Oh.
pencil. Don't cut yourself.
There you go. So maybe let's go and get some pruners. Or Sophia's doing that. So maybe prune some of the lower branches. And also we utilise some of these cuttings to mulch the base. So we'll put more on later. This is just an example of what we'll be doing, because it's quite hard to do things with one hand. There's some. I need a new pair of these. These are getting quite rusty. So just for example, we'll put more later. We're putting some of this around the base just to rot down and to, when it does rain, keep some of the moisture in the dirt. What sort of knot is that, Sophia?
Well, I was just did a normal knot, but I was going to do the other one that I always do. I have no names, don't know the names of these knots, but I probably should have left the binding twine a bit longer.
The cat already wants to climb this tree.
Let me do this one for up here.
So we have about 6 more trees to plant, and I don't know how many of these will take, but if one look at the cat.
Yeah.
If one of them takes, it'll be a win, because they're all going to be for
Ow! That was my finger, not the baling twine.
this little cat. This is the one always getting into trouble.
She's always getting into trouble.
Look. So somehow there must be like a ground nest. So I've put my drill down and there's, can you see all those wasps? Lots of wasps. Let me try without getting stung.
Because I've got gloves.
Oh yeah, there's a hole there. Can you see they're coming out the ground there? There, that's the entrance. No, I'll do it.
No,
Pass me the this. I don't
I've
want to
got
annoy them,
gloves.
but equally I don't want to
Just
get.
do it slowly, don't
Yeah.
get. That's it, just do it slowly.
Oh yeah, look at that hole. Wow.
Yeah, look.
I didn't know wasps live in the ground.
There you go.
Watch out, Mum more. Well, let's keep away from this one.
So everyone, that's 8 trees done today. So 10 yesterday, 8 today. I can't even count how many more we've got to go. It is a really hot one today, hence why I've had to change my t-shirt. So we're going to call it there today because we've just tidied up. We need to go to the supermarket and we want to try and have a bit of a burn of the stuff that we've already processed and mulched, just because it's piling up really quickly. Are you suitably hot and sweaty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said we did 8 trees today, but
Oh,
we also planted 4 trees
Yeah,
and
and
uprooted.
what the sort
Well,
of
look,
sucker that
Sophia.
we took off.
Look at this. It broke. Let me stand back a bit. It broke our fork. It broke our axe twice. And broke our backs about.
Oh yeah.
But it's
It
out
was
of
a
the ground. It's
killer.
lovely. It's going to be a lovely
It was
tree.
yeah. It should
It was
be.
a massive sucker, probably the size of my arm,
Yeah.
which we had to be taken away from the tree. It was
Because
it was starving
the tree was
Yeah.
still surviving, but just so.
It was almost like that part of the tree was the stronger part.
Yeah.
So we've separated it, and it's actually this tree behind us. This one here.
Yeah, that
Can you see?
we butchered in the distance there.
This one behind me.
Yeah.
So it's that tree which is now looking more like an olive tree. It should have lots of
Mm-hmm.
growth potential next year, and then an extra free tree. So we're offsetting our carbon footprint. So we burn some, but we plant some.
Plant some. But yeah, so we're going
This
to call
one's
it
beautiful.
today.
Look
Yeah.
at this one.
This one
It's quite a big tree as well.
and the one, and the good news is flies finally got the taste of olive leaves. So now we've cut them all off.
This is the one I'm most proud of.
Yeah, it's
It looks
beautiful.
Really, really nice.
And that one just there.
Because we took a
It's
picture
beautiful.
of each tree before and after. Comment which one you think looks the best,
Yeah.
or which one we butchered the most.
There's been a few. So yeah, so we're gonna call it quits on the pruning today. We're gonna
And it's something I can wake up early and do a little bit
yeah,
every day.
just a treat, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's at least another 10 to do.
And there's someone that row there.
Oh yeah, so there's probably another 15 actually.
They're only small though. They're only small.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna call it quits. Gonna go out, grab a drink, cool off.
Sophia, I thought we'd be struggling for firewood. I thought we haven't got that many trees, that much wood.
But it's not every year we'll take this much off.
No.
But yeah, it's one of those things that we were like, oh, we're not going to give them a harsh prune this year, and then when you get going, some of them you can tell like really need it. So
I just don't think we'll have any amount of olives which will make sense for years and years if we just keep them as they are. So give them a bit of a harsh prune, take away the suckers. We may even have some olives next year.
Yeah, I think we will.
But 2 years time we'll have, how many trees have we got? 30?
Yeah, 30.
The aim is 300 kilos. That's the aim. What do you reckon?
Oh, I don't know. Can't think straight.
No, that's the aim. We're going to have a 300 kilo harvest. We're going to get 30 litres of oil.
Daisy's
and that'll be enough for the year.
Daisy's been keeping a close eye. Yeah, guard.
I think Walt wants me to throw this through.
Walt has continued with the squeaky toy today.
He loves it.
And Daisy just watches, like, you silly fool, chasing a toy. So yes, lovely people, let's see if we can get some tractor work done tomorrow.
That'd be good.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Some brush cutting of that field.
Get the tractor
there.
just working. That's the bonus, and then get some utilities working.
Yeah, get the brush cutter working, brush cut that field, and that is a good farming.
Good farming.
Couple of days.
2 days. Yeah. Oh, one final mention. Put some on your arm there. I've got a friend back home, Jay. He had I'm not going to go all into it, but he had a bit of bad news last week, so we're out here, we're thinking of you. If you need anything, pick up the phone. But yeah, have a nice week, guys. Let's go to some tractoring.
What do you reckon, Walty?